Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I am so lucky to have every one of my team members on site. And they all deserve the recognition. They all have their daily jobs and schooling for Leah, obviously. And they donate their time to help us with MG Marshall. This is the charity car for Help for Heroes. And this is the charity car that will be raffled in November on the 11th of the 11th. And all proceeds donated to Help for Heroes. Now, on the last video, I did seem slightly stressed. MG Marshall needs a lot more work than we anticipated, but sadly, that was watered down. I am going to show you exactly what MG Marshall needs today, along with my team. So, we'll start here at the chassis. As you can see, it's not connected. All the front panel inside is severely deteriorated and corroded, will need replacement. Again, this is still connected, but it's going to need redoing. It's not far off being the other side. And then moving round, the bits that I did show you, where the yellow paintwork is, are the bits that need doing. Now, what I didn't show you last time was in the A-post, you can see the amount of corrosion there into the door. And then the floor needs replacing, all the floor pans. You've got corrosion and holing in the tunnel. It's literally everywhere, unfortunately. And I didn't want to go into too much detail on the last video because we are so grateful to David Gage for donating this car. And David is also quite shocked. He didn't know the condition of this car. Now then, we have your favourite. We have this full quarter is full of bog. It would need replacing. Moving round, the boot area is quite solid, but you've still got your corrosion at the bottom. The areas there. I'm going to be really honest, we've not even started on this side because there is so much on the other side, but we do know this side is also full of bog. Again, it's the same in this A-post. There's basically a lot to do, and I'm not going to lie. The weekend of when the video went live, when I was asking for help, I was in tears because I didn't think this was going to be possible. This is literally 3 months, every day, all day, just fabrication. These wonderful people are donating their time. The majority of time is weekends only. This is not, I feel, would not be possible to have this ready for raffle for Help for Heroes. And one thing I will never do is let this charity down. So it wasn't looking good. And David Gage, we're as shocked as you. And again, we are so grateful for the donation of this car. And MG Marshall will live again, don't you worry. There's a development. Now then, my team aren't aware of this, but we have had a huge development throughout this week that again has had me in tears. This is an emotional roller coaster for me. You're in for a shock, guys, because this story gets better, and we'll show you that right now. The development is this. Come here, mister. Yeah. Okay. This is Mark Copeland, and you are a veteran?
Yep.
Army?
Yep.
Yes. So I'm not sure if I've introduced Mark Davis before. Mark has been on site a few times. He helped with Igor, and Mark Davis took it upon himself because he saw how distressed I was with the body of MG Marshall, and he contacted you on my behalf, and I didn't know about this. You had a shell.
Yep, for sale.
For sale that Mark had found online, and Mark, this is confusing because you're both called Mark. Mark Davis emailed you.
Yeah.
And sent a link to my videos for Help for Heroes, and basically told you what we was doing.
Yes.
And then this wonderful, wonderful guy, God, I'm getting emotional, and I shouldn't do, I'm so sorry. This guy emailed me and basically said, I've seen what you're doing, I'm a veteran, and I want to donate this shell to you. And yeah, I had another day of crying. It was amazing. And then he made me cry again because he emailed me back and said, and I'll deliver it for free. Now, wow. Can you help me take this cover off, please? Now then, team, things have changed. Things have changed a lot because of this man, because of Mark Copeland. Help for Heroes are on site. Hero Bear. This guy deserves a huge thank you. Check this out. Everybody's here today. No, Mark Copeland team has donated this shell to us. You can see the condition. It's absolutely amazing. And then he messaged me to say, actually, the front panel, the slam panel is slightly damaged, but don't worry, I'll throw you one in as well. We've literally, I just can't believe it, Mark. We are absolutely, and I know the team, you feel the same about this, you must do. The relief this has given us is huge because we can now have this car ready for raffle. Do you reckon? Definitely. Definitely. So, Mark Copeland, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ace job, mate.
You lot are donating your time.
I know that, but we are very, very grateful. So thank you so much. So we have another development in that isn't the only bit of generosity that we've had. The list goes on. So as you can see, the new shell is in excellent condition, but there's a couple of things missing from here. Now, Graham Payne from British Motor Heritage Limited got in touch when he saw the video regarding MG Marshall, and they offered to supply floor panels. Now, obviously, things have changed. I updated Graham. Graham has since been in touch and asked, what do you need for the shell? We need wings. So I've asked Graham, and he has basically emailed back to say, that's wonderful, because they're on the way. We're going to have both wings. They've been donated, and we'll have them at the beginning of next week. So Graham Payne, British Motor Heritage Limited, thank you so much. How cool is this? It's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Now, the reason I've got Brent Burnett here, sorry, I've just got Brent number 2 going like that in the background, is we're not going to start this show today because we have a special guest. Look who's back in the house! Burnett with Igor, the first charity car. What do we owe the pleasure, other than obviously you donated your time, but you've come out with Igor.
Yeah, well, he needed a little bit of fettling, a bit of carburetor issues, but best place to come. Yeah. Experts.
Yeah, and you've been doing a few laps of the yard.
Yeah.
And now he's running like a dream.
Purring like a kitten.
Fantastic. Isn't he looking ace? Oh, it's so good to have him back. We do miss him. So,
it is a nice little car, isn't it?
Yeah, he's perfect. So are you out tomorrow?
Hopefully. Take him for a spin.
So we have noticed that there may be an issue with the gearbox. It's a bit noisy, isn't it?
Yeah, a couple of gears whine a bit, so I'm looking to get it refurbed.
Yeah.
Get a refurb box, maybe swap.
Yeah, if there's anybody out there that can help with that, you know, it's probably not something we've got time to do now.
Let's get a bit late now.
Yeah, but if there is anybody that or you have a gearbox, please let us know. That would be fantastic. But isn't it wonderful to have him back inside? Oh, it's great. It's great. Right. Also, I wanted to remind you how to buy tickets for MG Marshall. We all know the Help for Heroes is our charity this year, and tickets are available through PayPal. You can go to the link, which is paypal.me/Autolass, I think it is. If you don't want to buy tickets, then you can donate to the Just Giving page, which is www.justgiving.com/auto-lass. There's a lot of S's in that. Either that or it's getting really late. Or maybe it's the fumes from Igor.
Possibly.
It's definitely something. What, the carrot cake, maybe?
How many servings?
Quite a lot. Yeah, I feel quite sick.
Sugar.
Actually. Yeah,
Sugar
sugar
rush.
rush. Absolutely. So you're up to date anyway with MG Marshall. Brent number 2's in the background. He is high on sugar. You've had so much to eat today. And he's brought a big bag of squishes. The squashes they're called. Not shared them, unless we've had to like wrestle him down. Look at him there. So yeah, everybody's up to date. This is the new shell donated by Mark Copeland, who you met earlier on in the video. We're going to swap everything over, and then next weekend, plan of attack. He's going to get some pure loving. This is Igor all over again. So stay tuned. Can't wait to get started. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again soon.